Hello everyone, welcome to episode 3 of Pacific States of America. Now, as you may see, I got the Civil War. Now, in the last episode, I made a mistake. Instead of picking anyone else, I was unlucky and picked the Democratic Party, which was he's not here. I took Garner, I believe, and if I take Garner, I get the control of the United States of America. The combined syndicates of America forms, and the American Union State forms, but the Pacific States don't form. So I basically played United States of America. Now, if I took John Reed, for example, or I took Huey Long, or I took the Republicans, I could have gotten Pacific States of America right after I had the election. So I'm restarting. I restarted and went with the correct path to play Pacific States. Okay, now let's start. We've got 12 divisions. Okay, that's not bad. Going to put them infantry officer. Yes, please. Put them in the United States of America border. Now, maybe I can take it on someone else. I don't want to fight immediately. Infantry division defense. Yes, let's take that. Are these infantry? State guard. Yes, infantry. We also have the Philippines. Okay, we don't have anything. Oops. Okay, so let's see. Is there... Okay, let's read about Frank Finley Merriam. Son of the Civil War veterans, Frank Merriam was born in Iowa and planned for a legal career in the Midwest. Upon seeing the rising prominence of the California Republican Party, Frank shifted his career out west. It was Merriam, more than anyone, that defeated the SPA in California, defeating the Longshoremen strike and even rebuffing Upton Sinclair when he became the Democrat nominee for governor. Despite this, traditionally Republican papers resisted Merriam's tax reforms. Upon the ascension of MacArthur, most of these papers were ordered by Hearst to decry all Republicans. Merriam was able to use the public outcry against Hearst and MacArthur to gain the executive seat. And we got last bastion of American democracy. Daily political power gain plus 10 and division limit plus 12. Okay, what decisions do we have? Mobilize the economy, raise conscription, war exhaustion mission. If not completed, in 29 days, gain base for support minus 1%. Available states to recruit in: Northern California, Oregon, Washington, San Francisco, Los Angeles, Southern California. Okay, good. Now, I have nothing. Okay, let's see logistics. Okay, I think I need to produce something. Hold on. Yes, I need infantry equipment. I need support equipment, right? For volunteer infantry, I need artillery and support equipment. Support equipment, infantry, artillery. Okay. Let's now put that. Artillery. Let's put trains and trucks. Okay. Now we're going to put a lot here and one on trucks and trains. Alright, now we don't have any factories. I'm going to build some sieves. We have 28 sieves. Alright, I think let's put one sieve and then put max here and max here. Alright, that's 3 military factories. Research slot, let's research. Dispersed industry, excavation, construction, and improved machine tools. Let's then get the national focus. Okay, let's see our national focus. Last passion of American democracy. That's after the American Civil War is over. Create the Western Defense Command, US Navy. Create the USAF. Back in business. Won the Civil War. We need to win the Civil War. Okay. Create the USAF. Tactical bomber. Okay, that's the United States Air Force. New Navy and then Defense Command. Let's get Defense Command. Actually, do we have anything that grants us civs? Let's see. Industry. Yes, great. Let's take create the Western Defense Command. Right, no division is let's train these. Okay. And what's this? The federal deadline looms. The president's demand was clear. The rebels should stand down and disarm in a month, or the federal forces will force them to do so. Consequences be damned. America waits in silence as days go by, with neither side seemingly ready to budge. It is clear that days for diplomacy are long over. The Pacific Declaration. Ever since the first peaceful transfer of power between George Washington and John Adams, the government of the United States has prided itself on respecting the wishes of its population after an election. This unspoken contract between the people and their government had been violated by General Douglas MacArthur in deposing the democratically elected president in the name of preserving stability. He shattered the founding principles of our great nation. The destruction of the healthy civil-military relationship that has marked America since independence is a grievous slight to all the values we hold as a nation. In response, the governors of California, Washington and Oregon have issued a joint declaration condemning general actions and demanding his immediate withdrawal from Washington. He dubbed he will respond positively, but like the Patriots in 1776, we must take a stand against tyranny and oppression for the Republic. The siege of New York City. It seems foreign agitators were already inactive in America, as French and British provocateurs and agents have incited New York City poorer boroughs to revolution. Many businessmen that could not escape have been lynched, but the mob violence has been quieted by the arrival of trained organizers, both civilian and military, from Britain and France. The National Guard has surrounded the city in a loose siege, stretching from Newark to Yonkers, preventing socialist militia from entering or leaving the city, but not yet attempting an assault on Manhattan. A sad fate for a great city. Standoff in America. Great. Riots in New England and New York. Merriam calls socialist forces capture Minnesota. Merriam calls for new elections. Western Covenants defect to the PSA. Okay. We got a lot of land. So let's... No, not that. This. Great. Dissolution in US cyber surrenders. Not going to read this. Oh. We are gaining a lot of land. I like it. The Denver Conference resolves for long. CSA, Tennessee, the Battle of Eads Bridge, the capture of North and South Dakota, GSA participants in Buffalo, the Denver Conference resolves for long. So, United States of America falls. Okay, so I need to think properly about this one. I'm going to delete both. Then I'm going to take more than half. Like this. And put them here. Is there anyone that has defense? Infantry division defense, great. Let's put him here. No, that's the bigger. Let's put the bigger division here. And the smaller army here. Great. Peru, Bolivian Confederation. The new 1937 election. Let's see this. Despite the case in San Diego, elections proceed in an orderly fashion in many other cities along the Pacific Coast, okay, with limited unrest. General MacArthur is said to be furious at this open flouting of the sanctity of law and order, and declared that the new so-called president would be subject to the same punishments as Huey Long and Jack Reed if he did not immediately surrender the coast to the federal government. The mood in the western states is one of defiance, and the leader they have elected as the interim head of the American government is California Senator Hiram Johnson or Governor of California Frank Merriam. Republicans or Progressive Democrats. Let's take the Republicans. Election violence tensions between the Pacific states and Washington have remained high over the last few weekends, but today, in the lead of the new election, they erupted into open conflict. While some of the ships in Naval Base San Diego were transferred to the East Coast after the first signs of unrest, many remained along with the sailors from across the country. Details are sketchy, but it appears a base commander, on orders from Washington, ordered sailors to take weapons from the base armory and head into the city, deploying themselves at polling places. They prevented poll workers from setting up. When morning came, large mobs surrounded these soldiers and began pelting them with rocks, puddles, and other debris. One of the sailors, hit by a bottle, fired back, and soon the city descended into chaos. California National Guard units were deployed, and pitched street battles between sailors loyal to MacArthur and the guardsmen erupted, turning the tranquil city into a war zone. Down with the traitors. The fall of Gibraltar. Peru, Bolivian Confederation. Restore Peru, Bolivia. Okay. Deadline looms. New England submits to MacArthur deadline. Okay. This deadline. Farmer labor sees massive gains. Local newspapers have reported a massive increase in activity by the Farmer Labor Party. While this shift would be understated in previous years, the existence of dictatorial powers in the federal government has unsettled many reliable voters in the Pacific states. This shift has reached the Provincial Congress in Sacramento, where several minor representatives have made public statements endorsing farmer labor. To the observers in the rest of the US, this shift validates their concerns that the establishment Democrats and Republicans have become totally estranged from the two-party system. Longest uprising in New Jersey. Okay, let's recruit 9 militia. Right, let's recruit 9 militia in Northern California. Second Civil War. The Battle of Philadelphia. General MacArthur knew, like Lee and Howe before him, that Philadelphia was the key to the mid-Atlantic. Components of the 3rd Infantry entered Pennsylvania early this week by way of Westchester, and in coordination with other regiments assembled in Camden and National Guardsmen assembled at Havertown, began assault on downtown Philadelphia. Union members prepared major east-west streets with fallback lines reaching all the way back to Broad Street, cut the bridges over Delaware and Schuylkill, and telephoned General Butler's forces in Allentown to coordinate counterattacks. While the federal assault rolled down the main line with little friction, federal attempts to cross the river near the Market Street bridge were greatly disrupted by syndicalist local activity, and soon General Butler's long-range guns evacuated from the Frankfort arsenal the week before were causing havoc in federal supply lines. An exasperated President MacArthur eliminated all restrictions on his troops in the region, and the fighting became increasingly messy. Nevertheless, the federal forces were mostly pushed back over the border to Maryland. All across the splintered and fractured nation, the splinter factions have seen their chance to begin offensive operations against all competing governments, and from Minnesota to North Carolina, from New York City to New Mexico. Skirmishes and civil unrest have at last escalated to battles. It is clear to all that the Second American Civil War has begun. Fighting is bad for everybody. Japanese equipment arrives, much needed. We get 2,000 of equipment. Second Civil War. MacArthur's deadline has come and gone, and with large militia forces having been raised on every side, it is clear that their answer truly is: the Second American Civil War has begun. Okay. So, day 3. Hemingway's speech. The syndicalist delegates to the Second International Congress. Ernest Hemingway has today given a speech condemning our actions against the CSA and calling for intensified support for the Reds in this war. We must redouble our efforts and crush Reed before he receives any additional help. Onwards. St. Valentine's request for Empire of Japan. We would like to accept that. Let's see. So, I think we're going to get the Grand Battle Plan doctrine for entrenchment. I want to first not push into any of neither the American Union State nor the CSA. I want to build up the army first. That's what I'm thinking. I'll build up the army and then get and then completely crush them. Because Pacific states are definitely a lot less powerful than either of those. So let's see. Effect. Add the WIT reform plan, which grants recruitable population factor 10%, that's nice. Division defense on core territory 10%, that's nice. Or recruitable population 10%, same. Division attack on core territory plus 5% and division defense on core territory plus 5%. So do we get 5% offense, both a minor buff to offense and defense, or a major buff to defense? And then we mainly get same stuff. Let's see what grants more industry. Definitely this. Not really. And doctrine. I'll go with the CSC. John Lesesny David. Go with that. Air wings. We don't have a. Yes, we do. Put them here. And the Austrian Empire declared war on Hungary. We are losing this, so let's do this. Let's move. We don't have even. It's really bad. Japan helps us, right? Rejoining America. Pacific States of America annexes Hawaii. Great. and now I'm losing here in both unassigned divisions. So let's put these here. Let's put the rest here. Okay, and then let's get 2, 3, 3, 3, 4. Let's get 4. I don't think all these add 1. Okay. Why? Oh, Japan is attacking. I don't want to join Japan in attacking. Okay, they got. Let's just hold off. Okay, accept. Let's go with this and add this to this front. Do we have? Yes, some more infantry. We need all the infantry we can get. Put them here. National focus, logistical security, or max entrenchment. Defense is the best offense. Let's get logistical security for the additional military factory. How is the airplanes doing? Let's put crosshair support. They can't reach that. Okay, let's put some air support here. Let's bomb this. Do logistic strike. Patrol bomber, go here. Also do logistic strike and ground support. Actually, let's bomb this. Put them both here and close air support. Now the one. These can't go here. Can they reach from here? Let's see. They can't reach from there. So they're basically useless. Let's put them here and then they do air superiority here. Okay. Probably losing this. Okay. We are holding. All right. It's kind of bad. 4th of July. Since the start of hostilities this year, many Americans held onto the false hope that the violence would settle down quickly and the politicians would find a solution without war. However, the 30-day deadline came and went, and America has found itself at war. Today, President Frank Finley Merriam has made an address before the Provisional United States Congress. He said that in 1776, the Continental Congress declared war against tyranny and sought to preserve the rights of Americans, and soon became a beacon of liberty for many others. He emphasized that it was a democratically elected legislature, not a general or political strongman, who authorized the Declaration of Freedom. Today, he says, America finds itself once again at war against tyranny, fighting against forces willing to extinguish the flames of liberty. The president concluded by declaring that once America had vanquished the dictators in the East, the restored constitutional government. The president concluded by declaring that once America had vanquished the dictators in the East, the restored constitutional government would once again live up to the founder's dream of life, liberty and the pursuit of happiness, and moreover from sea to shining sea. Sic temper tyrannis. Can go there. Go here. These. Okay. Please hold this. Okay. Go there. We're holding all right. Defense is the best offense. Let's go with that now. Can we form? Let's recruit 3, 3, 2, 3, 2, 2, 2, 2. Let's go with this in Washington. Okay, push on the federal front, push on the cyclist front, push on the logist front. We want quiz conscription. We gain what shall we do? Mobilize the economy or raise conscription? Let's now raise conscription. For now, we need the people. Standing by. Can they? Here. These go here. There's the intercept. Okay. Syndicalist uprising in the west. More syndicalists come. Oregon. Uprising in Oregon. Order restored in Washington. The Washington Pacific States. I have none. That's bad. Let's put these here. Let's go with expand the Presidio of San Francisco. Or do we... No. Let's see what else we can build. Nothing else. Let's research then this and go down that route. Research slot. Let's go. How much? 163 days. What else I can know? Let's go radio for the coordination and reinforce rate. Floyd Olson passes away. Today, unfortunate information was received from the Minnesota home of former governor and farmer labor champion Floyd Olson. The Olson household revealed that he had died from stomach cancer that had recurred. Olson had spent the last summer campaigning for senator of Minnesota and successfully won the seat. Upon the outbreak of civil war, multiple governments had courted his favor as his farmer labor party grew significantly divided. However, the increasingly ailing senator withdrew to his home without expressly picking a side. Although his cancer had initially gone into remission, it appears that it has reemerged, much to the shock of Olson and his loved ones. Before he died, the senator released a statement apologizing for not being there for his state and country during such turbulent times. President Frank Finley Merriam has expressed condolences for Olson's family, and the Federalist-aligned governor from Minnesota is expected to nominate an interim successor until elections can be held. But it is clear that no one of his stature is expected to emerge anytime soon. His soul goes marching on. Okay, this is not our date. Let's go here. Go there. Order restored in Oregon. Excellent news. Are we losing anywhere else? Here. Why is there so many units here? Let's put some here. Just to defend. Um, I think we should probably retreat this province to not lose manpower. Yes, perfect. Oh, that's not good. Can they attack this? No. Can they attack this? No. Hold. That's a bit. That's bad. Can we? Let's get mobilize the economy now, or let's get 3 militia. 2 militia, 2 militia, 3 militia, and mobilize the economy now. Let's get push on the syndicalist front because we're losing. I think that will get us a bit bonus to survive. Let's get improve bite and hold probably. Yes. Let's see what it gives us. Some juicy bonuses. Entrenchment speed plus 5%, division defense plus 10%, division defense of core territory minus 10%. So it cancels out, okay. Planning speed plus 10%, max entrenchment plus 1. Let's get that. Now, let's get dispersed industry. Let's get excavation, we don't really need that. Let's get this finite. And let's get... What else can we get? Let's get this. Perfect. Now, we don't want to lose this, so let's bring that here. Please attack this. Go here. These are moving there. Let's... can we pin this? No. We need to retreat this. Let's go here and then here. These go here and then here. Here. Okay. Put this here. How are we losing this one? Okay. Run, please. Don't attack. Go. Go. Retreat. I don't care about the Japanese volunteers. Let's expand the engineer corps. I believe every unit here is very important, and I don't want to get any of them surrounded and killed here. Please don't. You as well. Go here. Please. Go here. You go here. You go here. Let them walk there. Accept that. Yes, thank you. Let's build some more military factories here. Great. Stop walking there. Yes. Thank you. Okay. Let's see this. Let's put a unit here. Denmark joined the Rice Pact. Please, Don't come back. Let's put them. Let's do. Like this. Yes. Okay. Can we get anything else? Let's get 2, 3. 3 militias. Okay. Can we get anything here? No. Raise conscription, mobilize the economy. Pace early mobilization. With yes, mobilize the economy. Great. National focused coast to coast planning, max planning, land fort construction speed. Great. Coin hold zone. The American Union state is looking very, very powerful. Can we add them something? Yes, let's go with the infantry expert. You. Also infantry expert. Great. Let's put both of them under a defense logistics. Let's go that. Put these here. Now let's get one here. Great. The American Union state is looking very, very strong here. How much do they have? 45 to 100 estimate. Syndicates. 75. Actually, they have more. What do we have? 36. Yeah, we're definitely the weakest of them all. Go here so we can defend. I think that's a stalemate. That's nice. Support from the resistance. Great. Okay, thank you. Does Canada ever help me here? Coast to coast planning. Let's go with prepare the artillery now. How are we looking? Infantry equipment, I think we need it. Yes, okay. Let's go like that. Good. Can we get something here? Can we get infantry division attack, special forces attack? No. From army defense. Let's go with army defense and get even more tanky. Yeah, I like that. Okay, how are we looking here? Let's put this up and train one. It's better. Okay. Radio. Great. Let's go with computing machine for more research. Speed. Okay. I think that's going to be the end of the third episode. And I guess see you in the next one. Bye.